didn't sleep well, and I think the Garmin recognizes when you don't sleep well, so it changes what's on the plan. Because I'm using the Garmin coach for the marathon training, so I was meant to do a more intensive run this morning, but now I didn't because my body might not have been ready for it. But that's okay. It's part of the fun. Part of the fun is pivoting and doing different types of runs. So yeah, complete. I'm gonna try vlogging my weekend for once because I don't know, something different. I've never really done it, so let's see how this goes. I figured this would be a good way to start it because this is how I start most of my weekends anyway. So yeah, should be fun. And hope you enjoy, I guess, seeing what I do and all that good stuff. So today is mostly going to be a day of revision and stuff. I have a cloud exam coming up. Got my lo-fi up on there as well. But yeah, I have an exam coming up for Azure Cloud Fundamentals and Data Fundamentals. So I don't think I've mentioned, but I am actually a product owner for a engineering consultancy, and I sort of oversee the development of certain tools, I guess scripts, various like product-esque things within the company, and try and sort of instill agile principles and that sort of stuff in terms of some of the developments that we're doing. So these are all internal tools. We don't make software. We consult for engineering, and the tools sort of enable that. But recently we've started or about to start making a data platform for the company, and that data platform is essentially going to help underpin a lot of the tools that are being developed. And because I'm supposed to own it, and I don't have, like, I have a little bit of knowledge, like as anyone in the tech space does, but it's like, I think of it more from like future prospects, because I think like a lot of the AI stuff that's really come into focus recently, a lot of it works off cloud infrastructure, data infrastructure, and all that sort of stuff becomes even more important. So because of that, I'm sort of doing these couple of exams just to prove that I sort of understand it and have some high level conceptual understanding. So yeah, just to help me do my role a bit better and improve my future prospects going forward, just because I feel like this stuff isn't going away. If anything, it's going to become even more important. And because of that, I just think it's important to, you know, like upskill a bit and just keep learning as things become a bit more relevant. Okay, so it's been a couple hours and I think I'm done with the content. And by that I mean, I think I've learnt it, or at least I've gone through all the content for the first time. Now I actually have to like revise it and know it properly, which could take some time. The exam is on Friday. It's now Saturday, so I have 6 days. So it should be okay. I feel like I've learned more in a lesser amount of time, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. But we'll have to wait and see. I've kind of missed the process of like learning stuff. Just like sitting down, pen and paper, like writing down like concepts and like trying to like get them into my head and trying to like figure out how they work and that sort of stuff. And I think it's very satisfying. Very satisfying indeed, but it's not something I get to do too much of nowadays. So I guess I'm kind of a little grateful that I get to, you know, exercise like the ability to learn again. I think it's pretty dope. And yeah, the exam, I can move it, so hopefully I won't have to, but I can move it if I need to within 24 hours. So I was thinking if I can't do it this Friday, I'll move it to the Friday after. But we'll see how it goes. I'll probably do a bit more today, just like going over my notes and that sort of stuff. And then I have somewhere to be for the evening, so I need to get ready for that and then get on a train, because it's outside of London, which is quite far. Yeah, so it'd be quite a long commute, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad.
I am now on the train to Windsor. It's about an hour journey, so it's not that bad. I'm currently reading this. It's a part of my perpetual attempt to try and quit coffee. It's been an everlasting battle. I've had a pretty good streak over the last couple of weeks where I've only drank coffee about twice, maybe 3 times over the last 2, maybe 3 weeks now. So this is a pretty solid streak. It's one of my better runs. But this book is really good. It's really good at explaining some of the, like, I guess, issues I was already aware of, but I guess it dives into more of the, like, biochemistry of it and the physiological long-term stress and that sort of stuff. And I'm quite interested in, like, the biology of, like, healthy lifestyles and that sort of stuff. So I think it's pretty good. So yeah, I'll have enough content to get through for the next hour. I am getting through it slowly. I am quite a slow reader, but hopefully I'll be done soon enough. We're still in November. These streets are very, very empty. And it's actually quite scary, if I'm being honest. It feels like I'm in a horror movie of sorts. But that's what happens when you leave London, I suppose. You just get a bunch of empty streets and no one around. These houses are really big though. I guess that's the one benefit of having more space. It's just the houses get really, really big out here. But yeah, I'm almost there. I've actually not seen this friend in about 4 years. I think it was the year of COVID was the last time. And then a few months ago, she came up in conversation. So I just messaged because we were quite cool. Like we had our we did this thing called Jailbreak when we were in university, and essentially you have 48 hours to get as far away from the uni campus as possible. And our team and her team ended up in Belgium, so we met there. And then like us lot became like a group of friends. And we hung out quite a bit like after that Jailbreak stuff ended, for a couple of years. And then post-COVID, I think everyone just kind of went their separate ways. And I think that's what that's what's always strange to me. That like you could be really cool with people, but you never really know when's the last time you're going to see them. Not because anything tragic happened, just because, you know, you sometimes lose touch with people. But I would always encourage, if there was a good friend, and it's been a few years, maybe it's worth reaching out. Yeah, I think it's the second time I've tried to reach out to someone, and the first one was successful. We ended up going to a concert together, and now here, boom, house party. Haven't spoken to them in 4 years, and I've trekked all the way across the country. Well, not really, but almost, just to see them. You know, I think it'll be quite fun. All right, good stuff. I didn't want to film inside because it's socially awkward, and then I would have to explain the fact that I make videos for the internet, and I didn't want to do that. So yeah, but now it's home time. Now starts the 2-hour trip back to where I live, so it should be fun. It is not that late, but it is quite late. Should be fun.
What? Oh, we're on the move. Hang on.
I did not go for a run this morning, and that's because I'm going football later today. Today is a run day. I tend to have 5 run days a week and 2 gym days. So Monday and Friday I'll do like a full body workout in the gym, and then Wednesday I sometimes do like a short body weight training type thing. But other than that, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday are run days. But because I'm going football, I don't really like to double up on cardio, unless it's like a different form. Like if I'm running and cycling, or like running and swimming, maybe that's okay. But if I'm going to be running and then running some more, I try and avoid it. So I'm just going for a little morning walk today instead, and that's mostly because I just think it's good to get outside in the mornings, get the sunlight, get the fresh air. I think it's really good for your like sleep-wake schedule and just your mood, really, to be honest. I think it's just nice to get outside. But yeah, maybe I'll go get some decaf coffee or something. I don't know. I kind of just wander around for a little bit and then I head back whenever I feel like it. But yeah, this is it's a nice little morning today, so it's pretty enjoyable walk. It's a clear sky as well. So yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. One of the better coffee shops I've been to. Really good coffee, and the decaf especially is pretty good compared to most places. I do recommend. I also spilt it a little bit because I'm an idiot, but that's okay. These things happen. Got to do the weekly shop for the week as well. I try and be mostly plant-based with a lot of my meals. Even though I'm not perfect, I still think it's significantly better for like health and just general well-being. A bit more ethical, a bit more sustainable, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so that's what I aim for.
There might be more than that. It might be in the hundreds of millions.
It was a good session. It was a bit slim, the numbers, because not everyone that was meant to come came, but you know, it was decent. Made the most of it. Yeah, it's a good game. Now I'm pretty sure we'll go get some food or something. Yeah, still a nice day. Good stuff. And yeah, now I'm back. So after football we did go out and get some food, but it wasn't anything substantial, so I just didn't record it. I came back, like freshened up, took a bit of a power nap because I was quite tired. Because even though I got back quite late last night, I still ended up waking up relatively early today. And yeah, just being like out and about and just doing a workout, that sort of stuff. Really, like, the fatigue does set in towards, I guess, like the middle part of the day. So the power nap really helps. But yeah, had some, like, I guess, leftover risotto for dinner, and then just chilled for the rest of the time. And now here I am. Probably go to sleep in like a couple of hours. But yeah, that's my weekend. I hope you have enjoyed coming with me through, I guess, a bit more of the interesting parts of the weekend. I'm still trying to figure out how much to film and how much not to film. Because I guess like part of the fun is seeing how other people just go about their day. So maybe some of the uninteresting parts can be interesting, in the sense that you see how different people just kind of go about their day. Yeah, but that's just something I'm still figuring out for myself, I suppose. But in any case, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I will